Brought to you by Virgin Media. A new era of entertainment awaits on Ireland's fastest broadband network.
The Mountain Between Us, starring Idris Elba and Kate Winslet, is out in cinemas this weekend. And joining me now in studio to review the survival drama is 2FM's Dave Fanning and Stephen Byrne. Gents, you are very, very welcome. Now, Dave, let's kick off with you. What is the plot about, The Mountain Between Us?
Two people trying to get a flight somewhere around Utah come together and can't get that flight, and they decide to go on a smaller plane. The smaller plane is driven by, or flighted by Beau Bridges, and Beau Bridges has what do you call it? Not a heart attack.
It's a stroke.
He's a stroke. Yeah. Plane crashes. They're up in the mountain together, and it's about survival and love. That's
okay, it's not like Alive, that movie. They don't eat each other. Nothing else happens.
No,
it's
but
a love story.
That if something else hadn't happened,
might have made it better as well.
What about Idris and Kate Winslet? I mean, there's a kind of an opposing kind of, I don't know, character cast there. Did you enjoy their performances?
I think they're the best thing about this movie.
Okay,
definitely. But when there is a moment where they're, I guess, going to get together about halfway through, I don't think enough was done up till that point to justify the feeling that they were going to do that. I was beside you in the cinema and I was like, no.
Well, I just couldn't handle it. Between the drowning, the plane crashes, the cougar. Dave,
yeah, but
I was the one screaming in the cinema.
It sounds like there was a lot of drama in it. Stephen's right. There was very little drama for such a dramatic situation. And no matter how well it looked and all that, it goes into something where I think the audience might want it to go. And on that level, I thought it was pretty good. If you lower your expectations, it's an old-fashioned love story. People into kind of YA stuff and that have grown up into their 20s now, and I think they could really like and get an awful lot out of this, because there's so many superhuman movies and superhero movies that people just want an old-fashioned love story, and this is an old-fashioned love story.
But you didn't really enjoy it.
I didn't. Thought it was okay. The last 10 seconds were the weirdest last 10 seconds of any movie I've ever seen. Yeah. Having said that, it doesn't mean it didn't work. I think it kind of did work.
And there's almost like a prolonged period of time at the end where it's like, I'm not to give anything away, but it could have ended a lot sooner, I think. I wanted a bit more jeopardy. I wanted to feel like
that's what I'm saying. What was, I mean, what was
falling
in
down
jeopardy?
the cliff, there was a falling into a lake, there was a cougar, there was everything else, there was the plane crash, and yet there still wasn't much drama.
But you were most upset about the dog, because it's
the
gorgeous
dog.
The poor old dog.
I'm not going to tell you if the dog survives, but that's one of the most important things, if he or she does. Is it he or she? It's a he, is it?
It's a he, but I think at the end when we won't spoil it, we won't put any plot spoilers in, but in the end when that happens, you're thinking, I knew that was going to happen anyway.
Yeah, but I mean, I'll tell you, there's a movie from the 1940s, one of the most famous sort of romantic movies of all time, and it's Brief Encounter, when those two people should get together, but they don't get together in that movie. They mightn't get together in this either, or they might. I'm not going to tell you.
Don't
but
spoil
that
anything,
one wasn't
Dave.
predictable, and this one might not be predictable either.
All right, listen, guys, real quick, thumbs up, thumbs down. Your Gladiator, thumbs up.
Halfway.
Halfway.
No, I go up. We need more movies like this. Love stories. Whatever happened? Look, they don't make movies like they don't make movies like they used to. Yes, they do.
All right. I'm thinking that you liked it underneath it all, guys. Thank you so much.
Brought to you by Virgin Media.